J.Maurice is a rising hip-hop artist who writes catchy songs as well as his writing style. His musical journey, as an artist, it started early. Today his music is a mix of hip-hop with beyond influences. Reaching a multitude of different listeners from all walks of life, his music is marked by breathtaking wordplay, as well as performing in music. J.Maurice opened his own entertainment company. J.Maurice went through many tribulations of life, still lacking family love and a stable home. J.Maurice has presented several live shows at various festivals. J.Maurice is looking forward to touring Brazil. J.Maurice has everything to become one of the most phenomenal and influential artists in music history.
Hey yo, this J.Maurice. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
How did you come up with your artist name?
I came up with my artist name years ago, and I woke up in the middle of my dream. I guess I was sleeping, and the thought came to me as to what kind of music I was putting out back then to the audience. Because back then I was up under a different name, J Feezy, and I mostly did underground music. So I wanted to change my name to something that fits me as I got older. So that's when I came up with J.Maurice, the Charlie Whistle of hip hop, but basically J.Maurice. That's what I came up with.
What are you most proud of to this day?
The most thing I'm proud of is not giving up and being able to record music when I want to, because I went ahead and got my own studio equipment, and the studio is in my house now, so I'm able to record music when I want to. And you know, I started my own label, so that was a big accomplishment for me too. But just to record music and put it out there to the world and let them hear me.
Describe your creative process when you write new music.
When I get sent a track, I listen to the first 15 to 30 seconds of it, and if it's not moving me or getting me excited, I can't write to it. But then if I do get a track that it moves me, I just kind of close my eyes and just kind of picture what do I see in a music video about this particular track. And that's how I come up with how I write my songs. You know, it's just I just close my eyes and I just visualize what did this track speak to me? What does it say to me? And I picture it in a music video, and I just start writing. And that's how I come up, you know, my creative process is.
What is the biggest highlight of your career thus far?
Oh wow. The biggest highlight is just hitting 400K on Spotify with my album called The Vibe. I just hit 400,000 streams, and that's amazing. My goal is 1 million, but I'm getting there. But you know, that's one of my most biggest accomplishments. And then up under that is starting my own record label. That's another accomplishment for me.
What made you want to become who you are?
As a kid growing up, I struggled with trying to find my way. You know, I was always one of those different kids. I dressed different. My thought process was different. I didn't hang around with a lot of people. So, you know, it kind of put me in an era to where I kept my feelings inside. But then as hip-hop evolved and hip-hop came on the scene, I started writing my feelings down on paper and started writing songs. And with that, and then the fact that my mother and dad had split up at an early age, he took me and moved me to Dallas, and my brothers and my sisters, they stayed in New York, because that's originally where I'm born. I was born in Kingston, New York. And moving around all my life as a kid. And you know, just trying to find my way. That's what, you know, what motivated me to start writing and take all that and then put it on paper and create songs out of it.
Is there a hidden meaning in any of your music?
a lot of my music, I write about life. Got a lot of party songs. I got a lot of love songs, but then again, I got songs about life. Every song that I write, 90% of it I done been through it, and that's one way that you can relate to your audience, because if they hear a song that you do and you went through that, 9 times out of 10 they probably went through the same situation, so they're going to be able to relate to you. So that's that's that. Yeah.
Okay, artists or situations who inspired your work?
Artists or situations? Wow. Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, pretty much all the West Coast. Slim Thug, the Ghetto Boys. Wow. A-Ball, MJG. All those guys from that era. I mean, that's what I grew up on. And some of the new stuff like Lil Wayne and Cash Money, Master P, making the na. And MO3 for sure. Dallas, Texas representing. I was raised in Dallas, Texas too, so shout out to Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Topeka, Kansas too. That's where I'm at now. But yeah, those are the artists that inspire me to be who I am right now.
In situations that inspired you, your work?
Situations. My work inspires me, but as far as situations, I can't really speak on those situations. It's just artists that inspire me. Yeah, 'cause I haven't been in no situation that really inspired me to write and be who I am.
Alright, what is your motto or some good advice that you would live by?
I know I'm fine, but the money make me handsomer. That's it. That's my quote. That's what I live by. I know I'm fine, but the money make me handsomer. Yeah.
Alright, and plans for your future?
Plans for my future is to get established, well known, sign other artists, give other artists a chance to be heard, and actually teach those artists how to go out and do it themselves. Teach them royalties, record contracts. Teach them about the business to where they can succeed and not worry about getting messed over. But definitely sign other artists and give them a chance to have their voice heard.
Alright, and last but not least, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
On the beach of Jamaica, sipping on a Bahama Mama. No, seriously. I see myself established, living off what I do for what I'm doing for a living. Actually, is music. Investing my money into other things, and teaching others that come up after me about music. And that's why I see myself in 10 years. That's really where I see myself in 10 years.
Alright, J.Maurice, that wraps it up for us. I thank you so much for your time and your interview and your input and what makes you who you are today.
Don't forget to visit me on mymusicmystory.com. Peace. So yo, this is my establishment. This is where I record most of my music. I got my inspiration. Think like a millionaire, hustle like a broke. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will only be successful. And I got some of the people I look up to. Gladys Knight, Otis Redding, Stevie Wonder, Teddy Pendergrass, The Temptations, Sam Cooke. All this right here is inspiration and motivation for me to write. Because I feel like an artist can't write if they're not in the right environment. You gotta have the right environment to write and be comfortable. There's other artists I look up to. You got Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Ice Cube, NWA, Tupac, rest in peace. Nipsey Hussle, Biggie Small, Dog Pound, E40. A lot of my posters and music I done recorded. My bar. All this is mine too. A lot of my singles I done recorded. I haven't put all of them up there just yet, but that's them. Studio console board, where I can see who's recording in my booth. Who's that man up there? This is where I record. This is where I record a lot of my music in here. Booth, with headphones. And all this took years of getting, but the one thing that a lot of artists don't do, they don't invest in themselves. They always expect a handout or want somebody to give them something free. You have to invest in yourself and believe in yourself before somebody else will. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to visit me, mymusicmystory.com.
I'm a hot man, make 100 grand, do my dance with it. Little my fan, let me in the pants, do my dance in it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Pocket full of cash and I'm on the floor and I'm two-stepping. All red with the gold trim, I've been a chief, the whole crew ripping. Not wanna be cavalier, but I'm a straight bull like Colin Sexton. You probably try to end my life if I forward you with your bitch texting. Who's fitting, I'm straight flexing. Box fat like I'm dating precious. No 50 grand up in V-Live. All I have, but I ain't records. New iPhone, so you get the message. From the west, but I'm with the extras. All this cash, you got dance feet, but if you nearby, you bound to catch it. I'm a hot man, make 100 grand, do my dance with it. Little my fan, let me in the pants, do my dance in it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. I'm a weed puller, hair snatcher, all my hoes be so ratchet. Kill that pussy, send it straight to God. Wanna pay respects, it's a closed casket. Shoot my shot, hit the whole basket. Where you at is what the hoes asking. I'm on the court, no look passes. Showtime like I know more. Watch a nigga do the cha-cha. So smooth like I'm a Julio. That whole shot, but we outside. But in the bedroom, we make a movie though. I stay winning, my work stretch to the 8th inning. White party and straight linen. My money long like Great Britain, like ow, ow. I'm a hot man, make 100 grand, do my dance with it. Little my fan, let me in the pants, do my dance in it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance with it. I'ma clap my hands, you gon' clap that ass. Call me daddy, I'ma count the cash. Grab the Magnum, box smash, fit for a nigga, and I'm built to last. I ain't talking no friendship, we get down to the money talk. Take me off of your friends list, I can't believe we do the money walk. I'm about my business, I'm too quick to tell a dummy stop. My bitch, my witness, I keep it fresher than a honey pot. Tell me your wish list, wanna live your dreams, get a rummy top. My flow is ridiculous, I'ma keep flowing till the money stop. I'm a hot man, make 100 grand, do my dance with it. Little my fan, let me in the pants, do my dance in it. Give me some bands, I'ma clap my hands, do my dance.